Hey everyone, welcome back to the DG Guides channel. Today, I'm going to show you how to create a portable Windows 10 or 11 installation on a USB drive using a super handy tool called Rufus. Whether you want to troubleshoot a PC, test Windows 11 on different machines, or just have a portable OS ready to go, this tutorial has you covered. We'll walk through everything step by step, what Rufus is, how it works, and how to set it all up, including a cool feature for downloading the ISO right in the app. So grab a USB drive and let's get started. Before we dive in, let's go over what you'll need. First, you'll need a USB drive with at least 8 GB of storage, though I recommend 16 or 32 gigs for better performance. Keep in mind this process will wipe the USB, so back up any data on it first. Second, you'll need a Windows 11 ISO file. You can download this from Microsoft's official website. I'll link that in the description, or as we'll see later, grab it directly through Rufus. Finally, you'll need Rufus itself, a free tool that makes creating bootable USBs a breeze. First, head to rufus.ie and download the latest version of Rufus. It's a portable app, so no installation needed, just double-click to launch it. Now about that Windows 11 ISO. You've got two options. Option 1, go to Microsoft's website, find the Windows 11 download page, and grab the ISO file manually. Option 2, let Rufus handle it for you, which is super convenient if you don't already have the ISO. We'll cover both methods in the next step. For now, plug your USB drive into your computer and make sure it's detected. Okay, let's fire up Rufus. When you open it, you'll see a clean interface. At the top, under Device, select your USB drive from the drop-down. Double-check it's the right one because everything on it will be erased. Now, next to Boot Selection, you'll see a Select button. If you already have your Windows 11 ISO, click Select, navigate to where you saved it, and load it up. But here's the cool part. If you don't have the ISO yet, click the little arrow next to Select and choose Download instead. When you pick Download, Rufus opens a window where you can choose Windows 11 directly. Select the latest release, your version, like Windows 11 Home or Pro, then hit Continue. Pick your language and architecture, choose a save as location, and Rufus will fetch the official ISO from Microsoft servers. Once it's downloaded, it'll automatically load into Rufus. This feature saves you a trip to the website and ensures you've got a legit file. For this session, we are going to use an already downloaded ISO file. Whether you used Select or Download, Rufus will now show the ISO details. Under Image option, leave it as Standard Windows Installation. This is what we want for a bootable Windows 11 USB. Next, Partition Scheme, you'll see MBR or GPT. Most modern PCs use UEFI with GPT, so I'll stick with that. If you're unsure, GPT is a safe bet for Windows 11. For Target System, select UEFI if you chose GPT, or BIOS if you went with MBR. Don't worry if this sounds technical. Rufus usually picks the right defaults based on your ISO. Now, File System, set this to NTFS as it's required for Windows 11. You can leave cluster size at default. Above that, volume label is just the name of your USB, call it something like Win11 Portable, or whatever you like. At the bottom, there are advanced options, but the defaults are fine for most people. Once everything looks good, hit the Start button. One awesome thing about Rufus, it skips Windows 11 hardware checks, like TPM or Secure Boot, so it'll work on almost any machine. Rufus might warn you it's going to format your USB. Click OK to proceed. It'll take a few minutes to copy the Windows 11 files over. You'll see a progress bar filling up in green. When it's done, you'll get a ready message. And that's it, your portable Windows 11 USB is ready. Now let's test it out. Safely eject your USB, then plug it into the machine you want to run Windows 11 on. Restart that computer and enter the boot menu, usually by pressing F12, F2, or ESC during startup. Check your PC's manual if you're not sure. In the boot menu, select your USB drive. If all goes well, you'll see the Windows 11 setup screen. From here, you can install Windows or run it temporarily, perfect for troubleshooting or testing. A couple of quick tips. If your USB doesn't boot, double-check your partition scheme in Rufus and your computer's BIOS or UEFI settings. That's it for today's tutorial. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more tech guides, and let me know in the comments if you run into any issues. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.